another drill we're going to show you here is a great way to work on your ball handling. It's a good way to get a lot of people involved and be quick about it, so you don't have to waste a huge part of your practice on one thing. This is the kind of drill that maybe you send, we're going to show you a bunch of different things, but you take maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day working on ball handling and footwork, then you can get to your other stuff. But if you dedicate that 10 minutes every day, you'll see a lot of benefits down the road. Okay, so this is what we call the Commando Series, okay? And what that is Alex and Brian right now have a ball, so they'll be attacking the chair, okay, as a drill move as hard as they can. They're going to come to a jump stop, reverse pivot, and pass it back to the next guy in line who's going to work on catching the ball like we did earlier, and then attacking the chair and doing the same thing. And we'll only go through that maybe 3 times each, and then we'll move on to another move. Okay, so the first thing is going to be dribble, attack the chair, reverse pivot, and then pass to your partner. We're going to do a lot of talking like you always do. Here we go. Yeah, Justin,
Hey, Zoom! Hey, Josh, ball!
Hey!
Stop.
Jump! Boom!
Rip it into the reverse.
Yes, go, Brian!
Strong with the ball. Good. Making good passes.
Yeah, Justin! Good, ball!
Yeah, Zoom!
Okay, so that would be one. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to keep our dribble alive and do the same reverse pivot. So they're going to attack the chair again, coming in with their right hand, boom, keep the ball going, reverse pivot, and then look to push and attack back. Okay, and again, anything we do with our right hand, we're going to want to do with our left hand as much or maybe more, or our weak hand. So we're just going to do the right hand for right now, but make sure you're working in both right and left with your guys or girls. Okay, so this is dribble, reverse pivot, and then dribble, attack back. Go. Alive, reverse pivot, push. Let's explode out of the move. Reverse pivot, go. Good. Attack. Reverse pivot. Good. See the reverse right pivot. Reverse right. Attack. Better pivot, Justin. Reverse right. Attack. Reverse right, Alex. Good. Push. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now, as a way to mix in some of your moves into this, you still can work on your pivots, but you can do a move before you get to the chair. So right now what they'll do is a fake crossover move. They'll attack here, they'll inside out fake crossover, and then they'll attack the chair again, reverse pivot, and throw it back to the line. So just like the first one, but we're adding a move in the middle. This case would be an inside out fake crossover, then a jump stop, okay? Let's go left hand this time. Okay, here we go. Go. Good. Jump stop, first left. Good. First left. Jump stop, first left. Good. Attack. Jump stop, first left. Snap. Good. Attack. Move. Jump stop, first left. Good. Okay, last one after this. Justin, one more. Josh. Okay, so really only doing it a couple times each. Okay, 3 times each. You can really get a lot out of this. Okay? Now, we'll do one more. We'll show you the crossover. It's the same thing when you do a crossover. Okay, when you're doing a crossover dribble, you want to have the ball, and when you attack, you bring it in here, and when you're going to cross over now, you don't just cross over in front of the body because you're exposing the ball to be stolen. You should be teaching your players that when you do a crossover, you're actually bringing it back to your opposite hand and then exploding off of the move. So you really want to emphasize bringing it away from the defense, protecting it, and then attacking with your opposite hand. So these guys are going to work on that right to left crossover, jump stop, reverse left pivot. Okay, right to left crossover, reverse left pivot at the chair. Go. Right to left, jump stop, reverse left, go, pass. Excellent. Right to left, jump stop, go, go, excellent. Good talk, Brian. Jump stop. Excellent. Now we're talking loud, we're working on communication. Just go on. See a better reverse pivot over there. Rip it through in the reverse. Rip it, Justin. Yes, rip it. Over here. Good, last one, Brian. Good, hold it there. Good. 2 ball. Okay? Now, this is a great way to challenge your players. Okay? It's easy to do it with one hand after you get a rhythm. A great thing for any ball handling drill. And just like the drills Coach Downs did earlier, you can always add 2 balls into any drill. So now they're getting work on using both hands at the same time and really having to concentrate on doing two things at once. Then when it comes game time, they only have one, it'll be a lot easier. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing now. We're gonna attack the chair. We're gonna keep the dribble alive the whole time. Okay, you can alternate it. Okay, the first time we'll go alternating. When they get to the chair, they're gonna keep their dribbles alive and have to reverse pivot and then dribble back. Okay, so they wanna keep the dribble alive. This is very challenging. And you can notice we put Justin in the drill. Justin plays a forward position for us. So we're not just gonna have our guards doing these drills. We want all of our players doing them. And we don't care if they make mistakes. That's something that we stress in all of our ball handling drills is you should be going hard and trying to challenge yourself to be better. So if you bounce off your foot, no big deal. You pick it up, you get right back in it, and you keep working on it. It's the only way to get better. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Here we go. 2-ball dribble. Reverse right pivot. Reverse right pivot. Good. Nice job. Okay, good job. You see that they've been working on this before. Good job, Justin. Let's work on reverse right pivot. Okay, reverse right pivot. That's a left. Okay, reverse right. Okay, Alex, reverse left. Reverse right. Okay. And last one. Let's finish with this one. Sure. Good. Good. And you can see they're working hard. It's very challenging. Okay, it's very challenging to do the 2 balls. Excellent work. That's all.